This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning and happy weekend. I'm Malani Etiololade. The major headlines: Tariff war. FG intervenes as states. Disclose rift deepens. FG, ASU, clash over 2021 agreement. Makinde, I will be perfect match for 2027 election. Bauchi governor. FG defends passport price hike to 100,000 naira and 200,000 naira. How 8,000 naira dispute led to Lagos market killings, traders. Sports. Lagos aims for dominance as youth games begins. Basketball. MFM. First Bank maintain league dominance. Entertainment. Top boy actor Michael Ward faces rape, sexual assault charges in UK. BB9 Season 10. Gigi Jasmine calls out Imisi as fake, Faith as manipulative. News in detail. Tariff war. FG intervenes as states disclose rift deepens. As the crisis between states and electricity distribution companies continues to degenerate over who has the power to fix electricity tariffs, the federal government, through the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, has summoned all the stakeholders to a meeting scheduled for next week. Energy commissioners of state governments, under their umbrella body known as Forum of Commissioners for Power and Energy in Nigeria, have repeatedly insisted that the Electricity Act 2023 has empowered state governments to regulate their respective power markets. But power distribution companies under the aegis of the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors insisted that although the Act enabled the state to regulate their power markets, the state governments lacked the power to put a price on cross-border electricity. As a result of this, neither the state nor the discos are ready to shift ground over who has the authority to regulate electricity tariffs, as state regulators make moves to design tariffs for the electricity markets in their domains. Starting with Enugu State, power distribution companies declared that this cannot work. FG, ASU clash over 2021 agreement. The Academic Staff Union of Universities on Thursday knocked the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, over claims that the government never signed any agreements with the union. Alausa made the clarifications on Thursday while addressing journalists in Abuja. According to him, the documents often cited by ASU as binding agreements were never signed, but only proposals presented during negotiations. He said the administration of President Bola Tinubu was, however, committed to resolving lingering issues with the University Lecturers Union. Earlier this year, the Tinubu administration released 50 billion naira to settle end academic allowances owed to university lecturers and staff. However, ASU has consistently demanded clear commitments on improved salaries, conditions of service, university funding, autonomy, and a review of laws governing the National Universities Commission and the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board. Alausa said, the government side met today at the highest level. I, Minister of State for Education, Minister of Labour and Productivity, were all at the meeting. We had the Solicitor General of the Federation. The 2021 agreement was not executed by the government, so I need to be honest and truthful to Nigeria. ASU might have an impression that they have an agreement with government. There was no signed agreement with government, but ASU, they are good people. Polytechnic, College of Education, non-academic staff union, they are all good people. But we now have a responsive government that is being led by President Tinubu. And you know this president, once he makes his promises, he fulfills every single promise that is made, and he has mandated us to do the same. We will have a clean agreement that is actionable, where every content is actionable, implementable in a suitable manner. Makinde, I will be perfect match for 2027 election, Bauchi governor. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has said he and Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde would form a perfect match on a joint ticket if the People's Democratic Party fields them in 2027 presidential election. Speaking on China's television's politics today on Thursday, Mohammed dismissed speculations that he had already been tipped as Makinde's running mate, but maintained that the option remains open for the PDP. He argued that the party must present a Christian from the south as its presidential candidate, while a Muslim from the north as running mate, to reflect Nigeria's diversity and avoid the controversy of the Muslim ticket. A Seyi Makinde Bala Mohammed ticket had even matched better. What Nigerians need is capacity and pedigree, which Sheyi and I have demonstrated at the subnational level. But beyond us, there are several credible options within the PDP. What matters is the party remains open and inclusive, he said. Mohammed added that the PDP will not repeat what he described as the ruling APC's mistake in 2023, stressing that zoning and religious balancing must guide the party's choice of candidates. 13,000 illicit weapons destroyed in 4 years, FG. The federal government, through the National Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons, has destroyed more than 13,000 illicit and obsolete firearms in the last 4 years, in a sustained effort to curb the proliferation of small arms in the country. The Director General of NCCSALW, retired Deputy Inspector General of Police Johnson Kokuma, disclosed this on Thursday at the Muhammad Buhari Cantonment Girl Abuja during the center's fifth arms destruction exercise. Kokuma revealed that 1,316 assorted weapons were destroyed at the event, bringing the total number of arms eliminated since 2021 to over 13,230. Weapon destruction is now being conducted as a routine exercise by the center. It is important in promoting an illicit arms-free society and enhancing Nigeria's national security cannot be overemphasized, he said. According to him, the exercise was not merely about burning weapons, but a demonstration of transparency and accountability in ensuring that illegal arms never return to circulation. Today, we have gathered to witness the destruction of unserviceable, as well as captured illicit small arms and light weapons, which have been mobbed up through kinetic operations conducted by the military and other security agencies. With this exercise, the center has successfully destroyed over 13,230 illicit, unserviceable, and obsolete weapons handed over by the armed forces, police, and other armed-bearing security agencies in the last 4 years, Kokuma said. FG defense passport price hike to 100,000 naira and 200,000 naira. The federal government on Thursday defended the upward review of Nigerian passport fees to 100,000 naira and 200,000 naira, saying it was necessary to sustain quality, curb corruption, and ensure timely delivery of the travel documents. The Nigerian Immigration Service, in a statement signed by its public relations officer, ACIAS Akinlabi, on Thursday announced that from September 1st, 2025, application made within Nigeria will attract new fees of 100,000 for the 32 pages, 5-year validity passport, and 200,000 for the 64 pages, 10-year validity passport. The review, which only affects passport application fees made in Nigeria, now sets a new fee threshold of 32-page with 5-year validity at 100,000 naira and 64-page with 10-year validity at 200,000 naira, the statement read. The NIS, however, said Nigerians in the diaspora will continue to pay $150 for the 32-page, 5-year passport and $230 for the 64-page, 10-year passport. It explained that the adjustment was aimed at maintaining the integrity of the document while making issuance processes more efficient. The increase comes barely a year after the federal government approved an earlier adjustment in August 2024, which rated the 32-page, 5-year booklet from 35,000 naira to 50,000 naira and the 64-page, 10-year booklet from 70,000 naira to 100,000 naira. At this time, the NIS said the hike was necessary to sustain the quality of passports and improve service delivery. How 8,000 naira dispute led to Lagos market killing traders. More details have emerged about the violent clash that claimed the life of the trader Sadiq Ibrahim in the Mandilas area of Lagos Island on Wednesday. It was gathered on Thursday that Ibrahim was allegedly stabbed to death by his colleague, Ebuka Adindo, during a dispute over the sharing of 8,000 naira. The incident briefly disrupted commercial activities in the BC Balogun market, with shops shutting their doors before business resumed on Thursday. While rumors of ethnic tension trailed the clash on social media, the Lagos Police Command dismissed such claims. The police spokesperson Benjamin Udenyi said during the fight, one Ebuka Adidu from Abia State stabbed one Sadiq Ibrahim from Kogi State to death. He said Adidu in turn stabbed himself on the shoulder and became unconscious. He is currently under arrest in the hospital, where he is being treated. Investigation into the matter will be concluded and will be prosecuted after he has been discharged. Both men were members of a group known as Oso Aya, loosely translated from Igbo as market hustlers. Their role is to bring customers from outside into shops in exchange for a commission. Trouble, however, began on Wednesday after a shop owner handed over 8,000 naira to be shared between the two. A trader in the market, Fumi Arewa, confirmed this version of events to our correspondent on Thursday. It was just two hustlers who usually bring customers to shop owners for commission, she said. Both of them happened to bring the same customer, and the shop owner gave them 8,000 naira to share. That's where the problem started. They began arguing over how to split the money, and in the middle of the fight, one of them stabbed the other. He probably didn't mean to kill him, but sadly the boy bled to death. Another trader identified simply as Moshood corroborated Arewa's account. He dismissed suggestions that the clash was linked to tribal rivalry. Lagos painter nabbed for kidnapping customer 7-year-old son. A 32-year-old painter, Chigozie Clement, has been arrested by operatives of the Lagos State Police Command for allegedly abducting his customer's 7-year-old son in the Ketu Alakwere area of the state. A statement by the command spokesperson Benjamin Hundeyin on Thursday that the suspect allegedly lured the child away from his home on Monday. He was said to have later contacted the victim's mother to demand a ransom of 7 million naira for the boy's release. According to Hundeyin, the distraught father reported the matter to the Alakwere Police Division before the case was transferred to the Command Special Squad 1 for discreet investigation. He stated that detectives later showed the painter to the Ijebu area of the state, where he was arrested with the boy, while the boy was rescued in the process. The statement partly read, on August 25, 2025, the victim's father reported to the Alakwere Police Division that his son had been taken away from his house without his consent by his painter. Shortly after, the suspect called the victim's mother demanding the sum of 7 million naira as ransom for the child's release. Following the report, the case was transferred to the Special Squad 1 of the Lagos State Police Command for a district investigation. On August 27, 2025, operatives traced the suspect to Ijebu, Lagos, where he was arrested. The 7-year-old victim was rescued on horse from a locked room where he had been held captive. The victim has since been reunited to his family. Hundeyin further stated that Clement confessed to the crime during interrogation, claiming that he resorted to kidnapping in order to raise money for his personal family needs. Sports. Lagos aims for dominance as Youth Games begin. The ninth edition of the National Youth Games begins in Asaba, Delta State on Friday today, with Team Lagos aiming to set the pace with their 416 athletes contingent. Following the conclusion of the digital registration management process, a total of 6,382 athletes have been confirmed by the National Sports Commission to represent all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory in Asaba. Screening of athletes took place on Thursday with the official opening ceremony and commencement of games billed for today. Some of the events that will start today are table tennis, para-table tennis, weightlifting, and karate. Speaking ahead of the opening ceremony, Director General of the Lagos State Sports Commission, Lekan Fatodu, emphasized the state's readiness to deliver a standout performance to rival perennial champions, Delta State and other contenders. We are very optimistic that Lagos will make multiple podium appearances. Our goal is to surpass our previous outing and continue to lead in sports development, Fatodu said. We've exchanged the reward system for athletes, coaches, and technical crew. These incentives will undoubtedly contribute to our success. The support of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has driven our progress. Lagosians should expect nothing less than excellence. Our athletes will entertain, inspire, and deliver stellar performances. Basketball. MFM, First Bank maintain league dominance. The race to win the final tickets bid for Lagos intensified in the Atlantic Conference of the Zenith Bank NBBF Women Basketball League on Thursday, with interesting results recorded. Defending champions Mountain of Fire Ministries Women Basketball team defeated First Deepwater 65-29 in a largely one-sided encounter in Ilorin. It was the first match of the day, and the MFM women overwhelmed opponents, such that the defending champions had to relax at some point to save their energy for future challenges in Phase 2. With this result, MFM is confirmed to play in the final schedule for Lagos next month after winning all their games in Phases 1 and 2 respectively so far. The second game between the First Bank and the Dolphins were very tight as the spectators were given a full dose of a keen basketball encounter. In the end, the First Bank basketball team defeated the Dolphins 43-42. It was a game that could have gone either way, but the Bankers eventually won. The sponsors, Zenith Bank, and the organizers, NBBF, have agreed that the finals of 2025 edition will take place between September 14 and 18 at the Indoor Sports Hall of the National Stadium in Lagos. Entertainment. Top boy actor Michael Ward faces rape, sexual assault charges in UK. Award-winning British actor Michael Ward, known for starring in Netflix series Top Boy, appeared in a London court on Thursday to face rape and sexual assault charges. Ward, 27, who is among the cast of the Hollywood movie Eddington, alongside Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal, was charged last month with 5 counts. In a statement at the time, he denied all the charges, which includes 2 counts of rape, 2 counts of assault by penetration, and 1 count of sexual assault against one woman in January 2023. Ward appeared before Thames Magistrate Court in East London, where he spoke to confirm his name, address, and date of birth. He did not enter a plea and was granted conditional bail to next appear at Nesbrook Crown Court, also in East London, on September 25. He is not to contact the alleged victim under the terms of his bail. In his July statement, Ward said he denies the charges against him entirely, while noting he had cooperated with the police throughout their investigation. BB Naija Season 10. Gigi Jasmine calls out Imisi as fake, Faith as manipulative. Recently evicted Big Brother Naija 10/10 housemate, Gigi Jasmine, has opened up about her experience in the house, describing some of her fellow contendants as manipulative and strategic. In an interview with Pulse Nigeria, Gigi did not hesitate to name names. When asked who she thought was the most manipulative housemate, easy, there are two, Faith and Imisi. One thing about Faith, Mandem is smart. Mandem is super duper smart, and I give it to him. Good on you, mate. But not only is he manipulative, he's calculated, she said. According to her, Faith has a way of understanding housemates' personality and exploiting their weak points. He knows how to break down everyone's personality, and he knows that one thing that will trigger you. And he'll be like, do, and then you're like, what did you say? Like, it's frustrating, but it's good at that, she explained. Gigi also accused fellow housemate Imisi of faking behavior in the house. Imisi, child, don't play with me. I know that you are a fake. Like, honestly, do not play with me. I know that you are just acting. I know you are very intelligent because we've had conversations and you've been able to mimic my accent and understand everything. It's not every single time that Biggie calls Imisi, you are like, yeah, no, I know what you are doing. I clogged it, she said. Despite her criticism, the former housemate admitted that Imisi had the strongest gameplay. Imisi has the best strategy yet, and all of her fans that hate me. Mwah, love you too, baby, she added. Gigi also recounted that what she considered her most embarrassing moment on the show. She admitted it was getting into a relationship in the house, which she claimed made her look like a fool. Get into a stupid ship, bro. People ask me if like he had my mumu button. I finally learned what was meant, Gigi said. Recap of the major headlines. Tariff War. FG intervenes as states disclose rift deepens. FG. ASU clash over 2021 agreement. Makinde. I will be perfect match for 2027 election. Bauchi governor. FG defends passport price hike to 100,000 naira and 200,000 naira. How 8,000 naira dispute led to Lagos market killing traders. Sports. Lagos aims for dominance as youth games begins. Basketball. MFM. First Bank maintain league dominance. Entertainment. Top boy actor Michael Ward faces rape, sexual assault charges in UK. BB Naija Season 10. Gigi Jasmine calls out Imisi as fake, Faith as manipulative. Follow us on all our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call our WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433. Special thanks to the news producer, Olanueti Olusegun. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanueti Ololade. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless Ifako Jai.
Looking for reliable brand for import and export, logistics and cargo services, ticket booking, or general merchandising? At Divine and Grace Enterprises, they specialize in seamless global trade, efficient cargo handling, top-notch travel support, and trusted merchant services. Whether it's getting your goods across borders, booking a flight, or managing cargo with precision, they deliver with speed, reliability, and care. You can visit them at Naco Export Warehouse, International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. You can contact them on 0803 406 1483, 0817 287 4375, or email it divineandgraceenterprises@gmail.com. Divine and Grace Enterprise, your reliable brand for logistics and merchandise.